In this chapter, we'll take a look at my approach for setting up a basic arthropod skeleton rig in Modo. This will help reinforce some of the basic concepts we've already learned in the previous chapters. So I'm going to create a new scene and switch to the front view. Go to the Setup tab and choose Skeleton. I'll turn on snapping. I'll start by creating my first two joints a couple units away from the center. The first joint is the root of the leg, and the first child joint comes out a short distance horizontally. We'll see why I use this arrangement a little bit later when we add the IK. Next, I'll add some additional joints for the segments of the legs. I'm going to keep this simple. When I'm finished, I press the Enter key. Now I'm going to rename each joint. I want to name the joints based on the skeleton's orientation. So we're looking at it from the front, which means that this leg is on the left side. So I'll name this first joint left leg root. In the items list, I've renamed the joints of the chain: left leg root, left leg coxa, left leg femur, left leg tibia, left leg tarsus, and left leg foot. Now I want to mirror this leg across the x-axis to create the leg on the other side. To do this, select the root, and in the Setup tab, click on Mirror Hierarchy X. This will make a duplicate of the leg that is mirrored across the x-axis. But this works pretty well, but I want to point out a problem that you may encounter when adding IK to a mirrored leg in Modo. I'll select the left leg root and shift select left leg foot, and then I'll go to the inverse kinematics. I'll activate Setup and press the Assign IK button. However, if I do the same thing to the mirrored leg, you'll see that the leg rotates when I press the Assign IK. I'm not sure if this is a bug, but after some experimentation I've found that the easiest way to solve this situation is to add the small root joint and then make the start of the inverse kinematic handle the second joint right here in the chain. So to demonstrate this, I'll undo the changes I made up to the point where I added the IK chain. I'll select the second joint, the left leg coxa joint, and I'll shift select the foot and press Assign IK. Then I'll add a goal. Now let's try the same thing in the mirrored leg, but first let's take a moment to rename these joints so it's clear that they're the skeleton's right leg joints. Once they have been renamed, I'll select right leg coxa, shift select right leg foot, and press Assign IK. Notice that the leg does not rotate. Now I can add my goal. Now everything works the way we want it to. So in the next chapter, we'll add a couple more legs to create a tetrapod rig.